Hi, welcome back to Matthew's Music Mondays, episode 24, part 2. I'm gonna explain Margaritas with the Boys a little bit. So the song idea started during one of our recording sessions, and then we had kind of a couple week gap, and then Braden just like got on it, and he wrote All Along, which is like still one of my favorite songs. He wrote the lyrics to 90s Kid. We kind of already had the riff and stuff for that. And then he wrote Margaritas with the Boys, which, yeah, we just had the idea and he like fleshed it all out and put it together. Yeah, so this is one of the few that live only as a single. It's not on the debut album, so you gotta look for it a little bit. But yeah, so Braden like wrote the chords and the lyrics and everything. It's actually the first and the second chorus is purposely the same to kind of like, you know, the whole point of the song is like standard life is boring and repetitive, so that's why it repeats itself. So Braden had the lyrics, and then Todd wrote piano to it, and it like I loved it with just like the lyrics and the piano and the drums. And so I was like, I don't even know what to add to this, you know, like this is a good song. It kind of sounded like an upright, like old, like bar, like piano, you know, like old West, like upright, blinking piano. And I was just vibing on that. And so I was like, well, what if I just like add some guitar arpeggio that sounds like super drunk is like what I was looking for. So I was just like boom, dum, 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 and I just thought it'd be way in the background, but it ended up being higher in the mix. And then Nick laid down the bass and we were like done with the song, but I was like, come on guys, just let me just see if mandolin and harmonica will work on it. And they're like, all right, fine, like but like we got to move on because we were trying to like plow through some songs, you know. And so I tried them and I was like, oh yeah, no, it didn't work as well as I thought it did. And like the rest of the guys were like, oh no, like you got to put it in there. So and same thing when we got it mastered, I was like, oh wow, like mandolin and harmonica are way too high. They're like, no, we need more. So that kind of became a major part of the song, and I never really meant it to. So it was funny how that all worked, but it's still one of my favorite like winter sloth songs because it's just happy and goofy, just like all those dudes are, and it's a good summer vibe song. I'm at Zorba's, by the way, kind of fitting. Anyways, thought I'd explain it for you a little bit. I hope that was enjoyable. Bye.